Congratulations. The year is almost over. The road has been long. Is there any goals that you haven't finished yet? There are 2 months left. It's been like a marathon. With 2 months left, think about this as the sprint to the finish line. Is there any goals that you have not achieved? Are there any of those DZP points that you're so close to achieving? Go get it. Look around, or you might not be able to. It is a virtual room, and people might have their cameras off. You're surrounded by fellow Ps and VPs, fellow deck members, and honored guests that are as eager and excited about you to develop into good leaders. Fellow Toastmasters, my name is Stefan, and I'm your immediate past district director. And today I want to talk to you about goals. And I want to talk to you about how to go over that doorstep mile. What's a doorstep mile, you ask? It's a Norwegian phrase. Dørstokkmila. That means that the hardest thing is to get started, take a step out, and go towards your goal. Starting talking about goals, we all know your SMART goals. But I want to talk about two other things today. If you are imagining yourself in front of a door, right? You got that doorstep. First thing you got to do is open that door, figuring out where you want to go. If you don't know about all these wonderful opportunities that are in Toastmasters, ask around. Do what Google did and just load in with a bunch of information about the endless opportunities that there are. Figuring out, what can I do? You don't know what you don't know. So try to figure out what is out there for you to achieve. Secondly, knowing how to get there. Can I jump over, division director? Can I become a president? Can I become the district director, international director? How do you get there? Biggest thing there is also ask people that have done it before you. Ask people that are in these current roles right now. I know that we need a lot of area directors. Those are the most important and excellent roles that we have because you have the most impact on the clubs in our district. Okay, second thing I want to talk about is how to overcome that doorstep mile. So you open the door of possibilities. You know where you want to go, and you figure out how you want to get there. But the biggest issue that you have is to get started. All I want to say is don't overthink it and just say yes. Say yes. Don't overthink it. There's plenty of people that have done it before you. Everybody can do it if they put the effort in, and effort is free. You don't have to go purchase that. It's not expensive. It's just on you to do it. But Stefan, I don't have time. I don't have time to do it. Nobody got time. Time is the most valuable currency that we have. You can't waste it because you can't buy it back. Everybody got limited time. Take a look at yourself. How much time did you spend on Netflix? How much time did you spend on social media? There are people trying to ban TikTok. This is not a political speech, but maybe you should uninstall TikTok also. Everybody got the same amount of time. Make it work. So for people, most of the things that they struggle with is how to get started. Can I do it? They're lacking that self-confidence. First thing you got to do is that you have to learn more about the roles. Best advice that I can give you is if you want to be VP or president, area, whatever role you want to, say to the current person, I might want to do this role. I don't know what it's all about. Can I shadow you for a little bit? Can I be your assistant for a little bit? Can I see you in action and see if this is something that I really want to do? Toastmasters is a good place to practice. People call it a volunteer organization, and I beg to differ. It's not a volunteer organization. We pay to be here. We pay to be able to practice in a safe environment. We pay to learn, and we pay for the opportunities that Toastmasters provide. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Most of them can be fixed anyways. Then think about how we also need to practice humility. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to have a lot of people know more than you. I really know how that felt as district director. I had so many people that knew more than me, and it was totally okay because they want you to succeed more than anybody. When I was my first TLI, I was a vice president of education session leader. Little did I know who I was presenting to. I had an Amy Moritz, I had a Sienna over there, and little did I know what great Toastmaster leaders and mentors those are. They just encouraged me to move along. They want you to succeed more than anybody. Okay, think about this. After the year has gone by, how are you paving the path for other people? Are you finding your next successor? Are you teaching them about what to do and maybe what not to do? Think about who in your club has the most potential to take the step after you, and where do you want to go next? Okay. Imagine also what it would be like if you didn't say yes. Things would be the same. Things would be boring. You haven't challenged yourself. But then think about if you did say yes. Think about a year from now, after a year as an area director. Think about the things that you have accomplished. Think about the things that you have achieved. Maybe you got a successful area, distinguished area. That will be really, really cool. And it's a big achievement for anybody that is involved. Fellow Toastmasters, all that you got to do is to say, yes, Madam District Director.